Now we'll talk about, when I come back, we'll talk about classification of tax. How come? Okay. Now, what are the classification of tax? 1. Tax can be categorized as follows. We have 1. Types of tax. Tax are classified as whether they are levied on income or expenditure, that is direct or indirect taxes. Okay, whether they are indirect or direct taxes. Okay, 1. Direct taxes. Direct taxes. These are taxes that are imposed on income of individuals or organizations. The examples of direct taxes in Nigeria include that of the personal income tax. These are direct taxes, direct from the government. You cannot, if you try to dodge it, okay, or you try to go away from it, there will be penalty for it. Okay. Now, personal income tax. This, you don't try to evade it. Called evasion. Don't evade it, there will be penalty. Okay. Personal income tax. This tax is levied on income of individuals which are earned either from employment, trade, businesses, vocation, or profession. This is where our employers will pay. If your employer will pay. Those do petty trading on the street. We have all these street tax revenue collectors come. That's where they are imposing direct tax on them. They issue them small receipts. Okay, they show their payment this thing. Now, so that's on personal income tax. Okay. Now, it is levied on income on individual which are earned either from employment or trade, businesses, vocation, or profession. Now, 2. Company income tax. Okay, company income tax. This is a tax on the income of corporate organizations which are registered under the Company and Allied Matters Act Decree of 1990 CAC. Okay. Now, the third one is capital gain tax. This type of tax is imposed on any gain made by individual or organization from disposing of capital assets. Okay, if you sell your house, you pay tax on it. That's capital gain. If you sell your car, you pay tax. That's capital gain. Okay, if you sell your land, you pay. Where you are selling, those tax will be imposed, will be paid. It will not be noticed. You may not know, but there will be a column where you will be written there that you sold and sources are withdrawn, so that you go to comment post. Now, the fourth one is petroleum tax, petroleum profit tax. This tax is levied on profit of companies which are into petroleum operation in Nigeria. That's where Dangote is paying heavily on this, because he has a refinery and is working hard with his board of directors. They are paying into the government purse heavily. Okay, that's petroleum profit tax. Okay. Now, 2. Indirect tax. These are taxes on goods and services produced inside or outside the country. Okay. The incidence of indirect tax is later passed to the buyers of the goods and services. The following are classified into 1. We have import duties. Okay. Indirect taxes in Nigeria. That's the one that are indirect taxes in Nigeria. 1. We have import duties. These are levied on goods and services which are produced in other countries and imported into Nigeria. I've just said it. So imported goods, if it pass tax heavily, it will encourage the local or the traditional or the local companies or the Nigerian companies to brace up and begin to produce such services or such goods, so that you compete favorably and drive those imported goods out of the country. Okay. Now, another one is on export duties. These duties are imposed on goods and services produced in Nigeria and exported to countries of another world. This vice versa. Those countries may say, you are bringing your own goods. You have compete favorably with us, and you are bringing your own. They will now step up their game and do their own and produce their own that will compete favorably there, so that it will wipe up or send our Nigerian people back to their own country. So, which means indirectly, let individual country produce what they consume. It will help. It will help the world economy to grow. Everyone will step up their game, and there will be a good chain. Okay, that is the government of every country will now enjoy its own booties. That's what it is. Now another one is value-added tax. This tax was introduced in 1994 in Nigeria, and it is levied on selected goods and services purchased by individual and organization. Value-added. If those of you who smoke heavily, in 1994, I'm not sure. I'm not correct. If I almost I'm not sure if that is still working very well here. If you are addicted, if they have found out that you are a chain smoker, you are a drunk, they may impose that value whatever if you add more than the required acceptable rate, then they will impose that to you. Okay, maybe if you buy more than 100 packets of cigarettes, maybe if that is the standard by the government, if you buy 110, then they will impose heavily on the other 10. So that is what you're talking about. Value added. If you consume more than normal human being, maybe I don't know. So that's just the value added. That's it. Now the sixth one, the fourth one rather, is called excise duties. Excise duties. These duties are levied on goods and services produced within Nigeria for local consumption. Those of us who are in the local consumption, who do all this cassava production, who use bread, who use cassava for production, these are other excise duties. These are things that are locally produced, and these are where government still gets its own income from. Okay, government is really getting money. Let's enjoy the money, and God will help everyone. Thank you.